Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back. I am Medium Kim Copeland. Today, we are going to be working on our psychic gifts together and looking, why not, at the swing states and who's going to win the swing states. I'm talking about for just the presidential race for the swing states. Um, and why not do it? Because it's fun and we can learn from it and see where we go. We might do it even again next week just to see if it changes, because the more we practice, the better we get. And you might have, I'm sure you do this already. You probably watch on YouTube and the other readers and go along with it, and you get yes or no as they're talking. I remember I used to do that a lot. I don't watch that many people now. I watch a couple of people, but not too many. But I do remember, especially when I would do that going along. Now, in the psychic class, which is coming up tomorrow, still room. In our psychic class, we will not be doing any politics. We will be working though on our intuitive gifts, and we'll be focused on one gift for the 4 weeks, one gift a week for the 4 weeks. Okay. And so this is just something that you guys can go along anytime. All right. There's a couple ways you could do this. Of course, there's many ways. You can use a pendulum, you can use cards, you can use dowsing rods, you could use red light, green light in your mind. You can say, okay, you say it, and then you get a red light, like a no, or a green light, like yes, like go. You could do it that way, or you can feel it in your body. I mean, there's probably way more ways to do it than that. But I think let's just practice with feeling it in our body. What is it yet? What does a yes feel like? What does a no feel like? So let's just first come together with the breath. How about 3 breaths into the belly and into the heart? And as you exhale, you let go. You let go. Inhale, joy. Exhale, and letting go. Inhale, joy. Exhale, release and relax. One more. Inhale, joy or peace or light. And exhale and be at ease and confident, and say you to yourself, you can do it. We can do it. We can do this. All right. We're going to do it together. It doesn't matter whether you're right or wrong. We won't know for 2 weeks. And it's okay. We can be wrong. We can be wrong sometimes. Everybody's wrong sometimes. Okay. Okay. And certainly, yeah, but we're doing it for fun and just to see how we can get along here. So we're going to do it together because I think it helps when we do it together as well. Now, let's just look at the swing states of Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia, Arizona, and Nevada. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to help us move our consciousness to the voters of that state the day after the election. And then we're going to say, so-and-so will take the state as a president, or the other person will take the state. And then I'm going to say a third part was there will be either recounts or delays or lawsuits. Okay. And so we'll look at those 3 aspects of that state. So the first one, Wisconsin, which is 10 electoral votes. Let's look at that together. I'm breathing out first, letting go. Now, clearing my field as I say that, and I'm going to move my awareness up to Wisconsin. You can see it, or feel it, sense it, however you want. The voters of Wisconsin. And the day after, so November 6th. Now, feel into when I say Kamala will take the state as the president on November 6th. And how does that feel in your body? All right. And then let's say Donald J. Trump will win in Wisconsin. You might hear it, sense it, say it, or, feel it, however you get it. And then part 3, there will be lawsuits or delays or recounts. Okay. So how did that go, you guys? I felt like Kamala would take it, and maybe a little lawsuits, maybe, okay, but not too much if there is. It's very small. That's my feeling. By the way, you can calibrate your body by thinking my name is your real name and see how that resonates in your body. And then you can do part 2. my name is, and you give your, say another name that isn't your human name, and see how that feels in your body. And then you'll kind of, you'll calibrate your body for a yes and a no. All right, now we're moving on to Michigan. Let's look at Michigan. So we're letting go of Wisconsin. Now we're moving our awareness over to Michigan. See the little, glove, feel into the voters of Michigan and the day after the election, okay? All right, now let's look at Kamala. I'm going to say Kamala will take Michigan, and then just see how that feels in your body. Okay. Donald J. Trump will take Michigan. See how that feels in your body. All right. And then part 3, there will be either delays, lawsuits, or recounts. All right. I'll just tell you what I got. I got Kamala, yes, and then no for Trump, and then yes, recounts. I actually felt like there would be a little bit of, like some battles a little bit here in Michigan. Okay, now let's look at Pennsylvania. Okay, so let go of Michigan, let it go, move your awareness over to Pennsylvania. Feel November 6th or 7th, and feel into the voters here. You might even get a color. You might get red or blue, even. And then I'm going to say the words. Kamala will take Pennsylvania. How does that feel in your body? Let that go. Now, Trump will take Pennsylvania. How does it feel? Let it go. And then part 3, there will be either delays, lawsuits, or recounts. Okay. So there, for me, Pennsylvania, I got Kamala, yes, Trump, no, and yes, recounts and delays. Okay. Or something like that. Okay, now let's look at, I also felt kind of close, but I felt, I felt pretty strong Kamala though. Okay, now let's look at North Carolina. Another considered purple state, 16 electoral votes. Move your awareness down to North Carolina. We send love to North Carolina. Lots of love there. And let's look at, I'm going to say, okay, move your awareness to November 6th or 7th and the voters. All right, so now North Carolina, Kamala will take North Carolina. How does it feel in your body? Okay. Trump will take North Carolina. Okay. And then part 3, there will be delays or lawsuits, recounts, etc. in North Carolina. And I got a yes on that part. Okay. Boy, I go back and forth with North Carolina. I'm not getting a real clear on that, but right now I felt Kamala was taking North Carolina, although earlier I thought Trump. So this will be an interesting one. I definitely do feel lawsuits delays, though. That was pretty clear. Okay. And that also makes sense, right? It's just common sense. This is where you would expect it. Okay, now let's look at Georgia. Okay, move your awareness down to Georgia, down to Georgia. And then the day after the election, November 6th, let's go to November 7th or so, 6th or 7th, feeling the voters. Okay, now let's look at Kamala. I'm going to say the words. Kamala will take Georgia. All right. Trump will take Georgia. All right, now let's look at, there will be delays, lawsuits, or recounts in Georgia. Okay. Well, okay. Here's what we'll see. I felt Kamala, yes, Trump, no, and yes on recounts and delays. Quite a bit, actually, on that. Okay. Boy, North Carolina and Georgia are tricky. Okay, now let's look at Arizona. Move our awareness. We're going to let go of Georgia. We're moving over to Arizona now. And you just see the state. And then, it's a Mexico border. And then New Mexico, it's one of the four corner states, Utah, Colorado. Anyway, now feel into the voters and also the day after election. We're moving our awareness over to November 6th or 7th or so. And feel now, I'm going to say the words, Kamala will take Arizona. Okay, and part 2, Trump will take Arizona. Part 3, there will be recounts and lawsuits, delays. Well, okay, here's what I got. I got Kamala, yes, Trump, no. And I'm surprised I did not feel a lot of recounts and delays in Arizona. I didn't feel that. So interesting. Now let's look at Nevada, which is our last one. Nevada, let's look at you now. We're moving back. We're just moving over, leaving Arizona, moving right on over to Nevada, one state over. Feel into that. Oh, it feels very purple when I see it. And moving our awareness now to the voters and how they feel and the, maybe even any colors. And we're looking at November 6th. And I'm going to say the words, Kamala will take Nevada. Okay. Trump will take Nevada. Okay. And then part 3, there will be lawsuits, delays, or recounts in Nevada. No, it feels very again, I just see very, very purple. Okay, so for me, I got Kamala, yes, Trump, no, and not really recounts or delays. I don't know. I do feel some kind of weird energy though, but I don't know exactly what it is. So this is where we are right now. We might do this again next weekend and maybe even some Senate races, but this is just a warm up, you guys. I hope that it doesn't matter if we were the same, does not matter. I want to hear your outcome and how it's about the process. It's not necessarily about whether we're right or not. I know everyone wants to be right. There's a couple of them I wasn't sure. I mean, it just wasn't real clear for me. And then I want to try it again, probably next week, maybe Thursday too. Okay, I don't know if this is fun. If you like to do this, do it together or not, but it's a practice. All right. And remember, tomorrow I start a psychic series for 4 weeks. And we're going to focus on, it's not political at all. We won't even talk about politics, but we will be practicing with our gifts in different areas, each week focusing on a particular area. So anyway, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. It's Sunday. It's beautiful here in Texas. I'm going to say it might be 80 degrees. This morning we were in the 60s and I had to wear a little jacket. But I understand around the world, it varies all over the place. And I hope you're having good weather where you are. Okay, that's it. You guys have an amazing rest of the year Sunday. Bye-bye now.